All right, welcome to this live stream. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I grew my YouTube from about 1.4K to gaining almost, I would say, about 1,000 subscribers in less than a month. And I was not even trying to do this. Now, even after I did this strategy, it continues to add subscribers to my channel every week, even after I stop running the ads. Here's what I'm going to share in this case study. First, I'm going to share with you the paid ad strategy that I used. I'm going to show you how I chose how I choose the best images and videos to use in ads and how you can use this also. How to A/B test inside your campaigns is a simple strategy. You can do it all at the same time. Also, what happened as a result of this strategy and how you can do this in your business. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is the organic strategy that I did at the same time while I was running ads to this lead magnet and the incredible results that it had that I didn't even expect. So I did use Google and Facebook ads to do this, but that was not my goal. And my initial goal was only to increase my email subscribers by sending them to a lead magnet. But in doing that, an unintended benefit was that my subscribers grew also. So I'm going to break down the stuff that worked. I'm going to break down what didn't work in the campaign so that you can learn how you can adjust your ad strategy too. And this can also be an organic strategy too, and we'll get to that. This is what I used. My main goal again was to build my email list. This is the lead magnet I used, and the target market of this campaign or ad strategy was for digital marketers and content creators. So that's what I used in the ad copy. But in my Facebook ads, I let Facebook find my audience, and on Google, I added a couple of keywords: digital marketers, content creators, and YouTube as some of my keywords, along with 4 versions of a video that I ran. And we're going to get to that in my strategy for the videos that I ran. Now, this lead magnet is an ebook called Digital Marketing Simplified, and I will leave. It's how to get started in digital marketing, online business. I'll leave the link down in the description if you want to check it out. And here's a side note: I created this in Canva, and then I sent it out to Fiverr so they could do a 3D mock-up. Cost me $5. It's just a tip for y'all. Now, to show you what my channel looked like before I did this strategy. This is October before I did any organic growth changes or any advertising. Okay, so you can see I had about 1,550 subs, and I started this test. I started running these ads to this lead magnet on December 12th, right? December 12th to January 23rd of last month, right? And these ads were running for a little under a month because I turned off the ads somewhere around January 13th for a week or so because I made some adjustments to the ad campaign, and then I turned them back on after I made those adjustments. Now, in October, I only had 41 watch hours. I don't really care about views. It was about 5,000 views. That's not good at all. That's pitiful. But if I had 1,000 people or even 500 people, and each of those 500 people watched the videos all the way through, then those views would be worth more than, say, 100,000 subscribers that only watch a few seconds of your video. So these metrics that you see, it just meant that I sucked. It either meant that I sucked or I needed to get better at or change some things. For instance, like maybe the title or the thumbnail or something like that. The title, thumbnail, maybe some of the description. And I rewatched some of those videos that had those low views, and I thought that the content was helpful. I thought the video was kind of solid, so I didn't change it or I reshoot any videos. All I did was some title and thumbnail research, and I'll show you what I changed. It was so simple. But and just look at this. It's pitiful. And I've been doing YouTube since 2017. In November, it wasn't much difference. I did not grow that much here either. And I did not get serious about YouTube until about around this point. Right. I had 21 subs. I had an increase in subscribers, but a decrease in the amount of watch hours. This is around the same as October. But I was only hoping for like a 1% increase for the month. Just something like an upward trend. I hadn't started running ads yet. This is still in November, but the views went way down. The month prior, I had 5,000 views. Now, if you can see, I had about around 1,900, and then the watch time was actually slightly less too. So less watch time, more subs. This is why some of these metrics do not matter like subscribers, right? Because if people don't watch, it doesn't matter how many subscribers that you have. Now, look what happened in December, right? I started running ads on December 12th. And when I pulled the analytics from the 12th to the end of the month, so in about 2 weeks, I increased my subscribers by about 300 subs. And I'm going to show you how I did that, right? The watch time increased, the subscribers increased, and the views increased. It's about a 952% increase, which I don't care about if it doesn't convert to more watch time because that's what YouTube likes to monetize, right? And this is also how I engage more with people. If people are just watching a few seconds of the video, then the rest of it doesn't matter. But this was about a 1,000% increase according to the analytics in watch time and subscribers. Now, I was running ads on Meta and Google. And on Google, I ran YouTube video ad campaigns. Both of the campaigns were about $10 per day. And I also ran search and display ads on Google all in the same campaign. Now, I did not know when I started running these Google ads that you had to have a video on your YouTube channel if you want to run video ads. So I made some quick videos. They were all around about 90 seconds or less. I think two of them were around 90 seconds. But I saw an ad. This was the video ad testing strategy that I used. I saw an ad that popped up on my timeline where Dan Henry, you can look him up, he said the professionals create a video with the same body, the same call to action, but they just change the first few seconds of each video and they run that. They run ads to those four and they see which one converts the best. And then that's the one that they put more money behind, and then they cancel or pause all the rest of the ads. So that's what I did. I'm always trying new stuff. I don't know if it's gonna work, and I don't trust somebody just because they're guru or expert and they say to do this. But I tested this, and I'm gonna break down the numbers on what happened in the next few slides. Now, I didn't have a thumbnail of any of the videos when I started running these Google ads, and it didn't matter. And the reason I mention this is because with video ads, Google will put that video next to they show it alongside other videos. And to be competitive, all the experts, all the gurus said you need a good thumbnail. And this is true, right? But I was just trying to shoot some quick videos so that I can get this ad up, so I didn't care. And well, I really didn't know that because it was my first or second Google ad that I was running, so I wasn't necessarily familiar. But none of that mattered. The result, it didn't change the results. So to see the videos I used, I labeled them, version A, B, C, and D. I gave them all the same title. I labeled them this way so that I can be able to tell in my ads dashboard or my analytics which video was performing the best, and then I would just turn off or pause the other ones and let the winners run. Now remember, this campaign wasn't even to build my YouTube channel. It wasn't to increase my subscribers or my watch time or any of that. It was to get them to go to a landing page to download this ebook so I can get them on my email list. And I outsource these thumbnails to Fiverr. I'll tell you about that later in my organic strategy that I'm going to share. Now, this case study is broken down in issue 5 of a magazine that I send out every month to my email list, exclusively only to them. You can't get it anywhere else. Um, and it has ad strategies and marketing strategies that work. If you want to get a copy of that, I will leave a link to it in the description. It has a detailed breakdown of this case study, and you can look at it later on, plus some other amazing strategies that I tried recently that are working, and some I'm going to share with you inside this training. Now, these are what I use in my Facebook ads, in my Meta ads. I only use two versions of copy. I don't. They used to say use three versions, right? A short copy, medium copy, and like long. I only use medium and short because I think today attention spans are short. So if it's too long, I'm not sure how much people read, especially with short attention spans. But I would say if you have good copy, they'll probably read it, especially if they're interested in what it is that you're trying to promote. I use the same images. I just change the backgrounds and I change the colors. Same headline, same call to action. Again, if you want a more detailed breakdown of this, it's inside that magazine. I send it out. I will have the link in the description below after this one. So the goal was to run traffic to this lead magnet with an email sequence. So I had an automated email sequence that when people signed up to get this, it send them some automated emails. And What I found out on Meta when I looked at the dashboard, I was looking at the CTR, the click through rates, and I realized people did not like the blue, so I just kept the yellow and the white, and so now in my ads manager, when I'm looking at analytics, I look at the ones that have drastic numbers, right? Drastic increase more than all the other ones, which lets me know that those get more engagement, whether it's an image or video or carousel, right? And I keep those, the high performing ones, the ones that have the high numbers. Right now on the screen, you just see reach and views, but I actually look at the click through rate also. So the ones with the higher click through rate, I keep those and I pause all the rest of them. And then I focus the rest of that budget on the remaining ones that work best. So I was running both of these on Google and Meta at the same time. And on both platforms, when I looked at those analytics in the dashboard, the white image that leads ad DM white, the white image and the video D had the best numbers. So those are the ones that I use in that ad campaign. And what this means is if you're running it on two platforms and you see that the numbers for these two videos are the same, like they're both trending in an upward uh trend, it's unanimous. Those are the ads you should use. Those are the videos you should use to run your campaign and pause all the rest of them. So I kept them both running. I turned off the rest. On Facebook and on Google, I kept those two top ads, and I'm going to share the numbers with you. Now, here's what ended up happening on Google Ads. The top video that I used to advertise that lead magnet with Google Ads, it was a Google Ads video views. It ended up getting over 12,000 views. And since it wasn't a YouTube short, that drove my watch time on my YouTube channel up, and it also grew my email list. So at the same time, I'm getting views on these videos that I'm advertising. People are going to check out other videos on my channel, and I'm growing my email list because a percentage of those are signing up for what I was trying to do anyway. And then people stuck around on my YouTube channel to watch more videos, and a lot of them subscribe. I did not expect that. But this is how you A/B test within campaigns and how you choose the best videos and images to use. You look at the dashboard, look at the analytics, and see which ones have the highest click through rates, which ones have the highest views, things like that. If they have a lot of views, you can, and like way more than the other ones, you can be certain that, okay, this one is performing better. That's how you A B test. You keep what's converting, you look at the data, and then the one that has the highest numbers, you put more money behind that. Pause and stop or delete the rest so you can save money on advertising. This is how each video did in order of the version that did this. And the links to these videos are inside that magazine that I told you you can download. I'm gonna put the link to it, and more stuff from this case study that you can use in your own strategy. But I also need to mention that the click-through rate was just from the video to the actual landing page. That wasn't the landing page conversion rate. So here's how they did. Version D of the video did the best. It still accumulates views, but once I turned off the ads, it slowed down a little bit, but I'm still getting views on it. A little over 12,000 views, and the click through rate from that video to the landing page was 7%. The next best video was version B, which had about 1,400 views on it and a 5% click through rate. I ended up leaving these two on, and I paused version A and version C so that more of my ad budget could be sent to version D and version B, since those were getting the best engagement. Um, let's see. And even after people clicked on the ad, it doesn't mean that people are going to sign up. This just means that this many people saw the video, and from that video, they clicked to go see the ad. Now, my landing page conversion rate was 24%, and even today, it still converts at that rate. And I don't know. I think it's still around. I think it might be over 1,000 people that visited that page now, but it still converts at about 24%. So after a small percentage of people who went to the landing page, that's 7% of video D and about 5% of video B. That 7 and 5%, they went to the landing page, and out of those people that went there, 24% of them signed up to be on the email list. Okay, so remember, the my best video converted at 7%. So it's not like the entire amount of people that watched the video went to go sign up, right? And this what I'm getting at is that it takes a lot of work and testing. So a percentage of a percentage of people are going to pay you attention, but it's those people that you pay attention to and that you nurture the most. And I'm still figuring that part out. Now, like I said before, I noticed that people came and they were viewing other videos, not just the ad video. And seeing that the other videos started to get traction, I looked at my channel and I realized, man, my thumbnails suck. Some of my titles need work. So I'm gonna cover I'm gonna cover that after I talk about how email did, because I started using an organic strategy to start reviving some of those old videos. So let's talk about email. All right, and I'm gonna show you my organic strategy after we talk about email. So I pretty much started from scratch. This is the same thing. It kind of mirrors what happened on YouTube. Right, in October, I had 31 subscribers. I wasn't really pushing this lead magnet. I wasn't pushing people to sign up. So my email stats sort of matched my YouTube channel stats. I wasn't seeing that much growth. This is November. I had plus 6 subscribers. I wasn't really serious about email marketing, even though I've been doing it for years. But I just decided in like December of last year, 2024, that I'm just gonna go all in on YouTube and I'm going to pay more attention to my email marketing. This is what happened in December. Same as it happened on YouTube, right? 135 subscribers. This might not this might not be big for y'all, but for me, right? I'm not necessarily a mega influencer, but you can see I started running ads on December 12th, and that's when my email list started to jump up somewhere around there. And I always give the ads 3 days to start working, and then I can get a first look at what's trending in the up position, which videos are doing well, which images are doing well. And then from there, I start turning stuff off. And then I let it get even more data. Okay. After this many days, maybe another 2 or 3 days, which one is performing the best? That's how I keep the winners and stop the losers. And then in January, I don't have all the updated numbers in January at the time that I made this slide. It was about 40 more subscribers that I added in January. And again, at the time of this documentation, I was only through half the month. So I'm sure when I go back and look at those analytics, it'll probably be a lot more. Right now, I think it's around like 300, this particular list. All right. Now, I'm going to break down my organic strategy that I did while all of this was going on, right? I'm sending people to the lead magnet. They're viewing my videos are getting a lot of views. My watch time is going up. My subscribers are going up. Other video views related are going up. So now and at the same time, I started doing this organic strategy. But first, I send this issue out every month to my email list. It's the latest tactics for online business and marketing. And this case study is inside that issue. It's in issue number 5. I started this back in I think October or something. And this is something new. So back in September. So we're up to issue number 5 now. Now, I wasn't supposed to go to that slide right now. See, this is live. So um anyway, all these issues, you can get them inside my membership community. I store them there. I send them out to my email list exclusively, but like every issue I put in my membership community, all these back issues as instant downloads. So you can gain access to that entire library of all of those previous issues and also all the business books that I've ever written. This is one of them. How to build the blueprint to building your online empire. And then I have like 3 other business books all packed with step-by-step frameworks and systems that you can put into action in your business. So it's strategies for growth there, how to optimize for leads and sales, and skills to take your businesses to the next level. Now, for YouTube, for my organic strategy, I focused on 2 things that matters most to YouTube. And to get someone to watch a video on YouTube, first they see the thumbnail and then they see the title. And you might have heard this before a lot. The third thing is watch time in hours, right? Hours of watch time. So how long can you keep somebody on the platform? That means you have to make good content. It's very competitive. So first, if you look at my thumbnail strategy, this is what I did when I noticed all my thumbnails sucked. I'm like, man, I'm getting a lot of visitors to my channel. Then I want to make them stick around, right? To binge my content, but I got to get them in the door first. The way you do that is through the thumbnail. So my old ones are on the left. Part of getting better on any platform is studying and research. So I found something similar to what my video was about. I look for a popular person or a trending person that had lots of views on a similar video. And I found these thumbs, right? The top one, I found the thumb of Casey Neistat. He's a very popular YouTuber, vlogger. And I was like, okay, that's a good idea. I took a picture of myself in the same kind of pose. I was sitting on my couch in the studio and I sent it to Fiverr. Right. They removed the background and they did something similar. And the one on the right is my updated version. I did the same thing with a recent post from Alex Hormozy. I went to YouTube and I typed in a search bar whatever the title was, and then I saw all the thumbnails that came up, and then I looked for the ones that had like a lot of views that was very similar to my topic, and I just mirrored those. I took a picture. I sent a copy of Alex's thumbnail to Fiverr, and I said I want mine like this. Use my picture. Use this. Right. I took it with my phone. Kind of the same thing. Right. It was around the same topic, but it had hundreds of thousands of views. So basically, I stole the idea for the title and thumb because I knew that it was a winning combination. I knew the title was good. I knew the thumbnail was good. And listen, I'm a stubborn dude sometimes, but I realized I had to realize it's not about you. It's not about me. Right? If I have content that can help someone, it doesn't matter if I spend a lot of time on a thumbnail. If it sucks, obviously, obviously they sucks because I wasn't getting that many views on them. Once I did this thumbnail strategy, I started to get way more views once I adopted this strategy. I also did the same thing with the titles too. So as you can see here, you see how it resembles what Alex had, and then on the bottom there's my picture. It just works better, right? The finished version you can see on the right, easiest to sell. It just works better. And then I started noticing a lot more traffic on my channel. Once I started noticing that, I just changed them out in bulk. So I just basically went through all my videos and I say, okay, let me see what the titles are. Let me research. Okay, who has a title like this? Who has a thumbnail that resembles this? And then I just jacked it. I screenshot it, sent it to Fiverr. I took a similar picture in a similar pose, and then I sent it to him, and I got it back. Um, and I did like 10 at a time or something like that. I think I paid like $50 for 25 thumbnails, and all I did was send them instructions and the example thumbnail I wanted, and then they removed my background. So what I didn't expect is after I stopped these ads, my organic numbers, the followers, the views, all of that stuff continued to grow. So my idea is, okay, Mario, go through, do a review of all the thumbnails, change them all, change them out a few at a time, so that my entire page can be more binge worthy. And there was an increase in everything: watch time, subscribers, views, and it continues to go now. It's not as much as when I was sending advertising traffic there, but I'm just aiming for 1% better each week. And now that I have that strategy, whenever now I send ads to something, I know that just by association, people are going to check out some of my other videos and playlists, and that's going to increase my watch time, my subscribers, and my views. So now I teach this and more inside my membership community. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about what's inside. Every book, every training, and every course that I have inside of there is to help you gain skills quickly, to apply them quickly, so that you can see results. All right. So whether you're just starting out or whether you're trying to level up, whether you've been doing this for a while or you're just starting out, the frameworks that I teach and the detailed trainings, they meet you wherever you are on your journey, and that's going to help push you towards success. And then it's affordable. So I want to touch on a few things with this because I designed this with your budget in mind. I do see some people charging like $97 a month. I understand that, you got to put a value on, you got to put a price on your value and how much you value your time. But I was just thinking, if I'm an average person, I don't have thousands and thousands of dollars, but I want to be part of a community where I can grow, right, and get a lot of information, a lot of tools, a lot of strategy, ongoing, right. Um, for what it would cost you to eat out once per month or get coffee at Starbucks a few times, you could get a business education for entrepreneurs so you can build your business. And nothing beats having a mentor that you can just jump on a call with and talk about what's going on in your business. That's why with this membership, I offer a 30-minute coaching call every month. And anybody who has been creating content or getting into marketing their business, they know how valuable having a mentor or a coach can be to help you along. So as long as you're enrolled in a membership, you get that monthly 30-minute coaching call. Now, all this is good, and I truly believe that I can help you build your business, or I wouldn't even be creating this content, or I wouldn't even be making these videos or creating the membership. Um, but I wanted to do something special for you. So if you sign up now for the yearly plan, you can get a 1 hour call instead of a 30-minute call. You can get a 1 hour call with me, each month we're going to plan out your business, plan where you need to adjust. Maybe some of your messaging needs work, or we do review a website, something like that, right? This is where you can change the headline or maybe put this above the fold. We do a review. So imagine having a mentor or a business coach for a full year for less than what it would cost you to buy a few coffees, or what you would spend on lottery tickets. I don't know how many of y'all buy lottery tickets. I don't buy them, but some people do. Overpriced bottled water or the convenience store, right? What would it look like for you to have a mentor for a full year helping you build your business? And you can put, you could put it towards building assets that can make you money. So instead of like wasting money, you can be using this towards building your business. And also, because I truly believe in what I'm doing, I don't want anybody that doesn't want to learn, right? I don't want to take your money if you don't feel I'm a good fit. That's okay. We have different teaching styles. Maybe my teaching style doesn't work for you, and that's okay. But there's a 7-day money back guarantee because, again, I believe that this can help you. So I'm willing to give you your money back if you go through it, you check it all out, and you don't think it'll work for you. I believe everyone should have a mentor. But if you jump inside this membership and you feel like it just isn't for you, that's fine. I'll fully refund your money back within 7 days. But I know that once you get inside, you're gonna see how much value in there, and you're gonna want to stick around. It's just a lot of stuff. All right. Now, I might not be for some people, and that's okay. I just want you to win. And you should have a mentor, even if it's not me. But I hope that you will allow me to help you build this thing out. So here's what's inside the membership and everything that you'll get. I mentioned a monthly 30-minute call. If you do the yearly plan, you get a 1 hour coaching call every month. So basically, you get a touch point, a check in every month. All right, how are we doing? How are your click through rates on this? Or what ads are you running? Whatever you need help with in your business, we'll jump on a call and we'll figure those things out so you can have direction forward. And then there's a ton of downloadable resources inside to help you grow your business, and this is yours to keep, whatever downloads you get there. Every single book that I've written 4 business books. This is one of them. All my books, all the audio books, I haven't done any yet, but I'm going to add them there. Those will be available as instant downloads to you, plus any future books or any future audio books that I release. Monthly training sessions, I do those inside my Facebook group. um, and then new training and resources every month. I add the tutorials, the monthly tutorials that I do, and downloadable resources like the slides from all the videos so that you can go back and refer to those if you need like pointers, or maybe you didn't remember something I said in the video. You can just scroll through those real quick. Those are available as instant downloads. And then that magazine every month, I send tactics of things that I'm trying now, right? That are like, okay, I spent money on that. This is what worked. This is what didn't work. So I put those inside that magazine. You get instant access to that. And then that 7-day money back guarantee, just in case you find that this doesn't work for you, there's no risk to you. All right. It's way more than $5,000 worth of stuff inside here, because I have like old courses and stuff that I used to charge, $500 for, probably like 4 or 5 of those. And I'm going to be adding more. I'm migrating everything into that membership now. So all this for $45, less than what you would spend on a dinner. If you go out to dinner, first of all, now, have y'all been to the grocery store? The prices of beef is insane. Me and my fiance, we like this taco beef brisket. It's like skirt steak, and the cheap version is like 28 bucks. If I get the premium stuff, it's like $34 for one small pack. And that's one meal. So like, for the price of one meal, not even with you and your spouse, just for you, you can get monthly guidance, coaching, ongoing support, a bunch of resources and downloads. And I'm very, very happy with the community that we're building there. So if you feel like this is something that resonates with you, if you if you like what was inside this case study, then every month I release one of these magazines. I encourage you to go jump down, get that, download that, look at the case study, and start to apply some of that stuff in your business. And then if you want to dive in further with me, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. I hope that you will. It's only 45 bucks a month. Um, I'm happy to bring this to you. I hope you enjoyed this case study. It's going to be more stuff to come on this channel. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.